What's up, YouTube? It's your Waking Say something. I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as you always watch for a video. But this is piggybacking off the video that I just recorded about Celeste and David. But like I was saying, it was supposedly I seen a post on Facebook and it was saying that it might be two girls with the same name. And this is what TrapLore Ross is talking about. So let's get into it.
In the front trunk of your Tesla, and it's Celeste, the 14-year-old girl. But we're going to explore this theory of two Celestes because there's been quite a lot of talk about it, and some people are feeling like it does hold water. So there's a whole bunch of Reddit posts that I'm going to go over in the course of this video. This one says, can someone please explain there's two Celestes? There's a lot of spam going on, specifically in TikTok comments, about the Celeste you see in photos is not the same Celeste that was missing and found. However, it really does look like the same girl, and the messages specifically in Discord prove that. Can someone please elaborate on this second Celeste that is apparently David's girlfriend? People think an older Celeste, aka second Celeste, named Celeste Herrera, is used as a cover-up to hide that he had any relations with the minor Celeste, the one that was found deceased and decomposed in his car. I read somewhere, I think it was a comment on a BJ Investigates video, that there's another Celeste that's supposedly a decoy, and she's 23 years old. Are all the pics of the girl with the thick black glasses the older Celeste? People are saying the stream at the arcade and photos with straight black hair are the...
Yeah, that's what I said in the last video. That the stream from the arcade photos seem like it's the older girl, or I'd say older, but it's the other Celeste girl. But also it's like, all right, let's say if it is true, it's two different girls, and he wasn't dating the first girl, the Celeste Rivas. He wasn't dating her. This older one, let's say, ladies, if it's y'all, right, and your ex-boyfriend, boyfriend, whatever, has been accused of this, and it's been, the name is your same name, wouldn't you come out like, hey, the person that y'all are thinking is, you know, the person in these videos or in such photos, that's me, that's not her? Like, especially if you know for a fact. The fact that it's been so many days and weeks or whatever of this going on, and this older girl has never came out and said anything. Come on, bro. She know if she was just a decoy, she knows that. That's why she's like, no, I'm not gonna come out and let y'all know nothing because it's a lie. What am I gonna come out and say? You can't defend it a lot. Nothing. No, you can't defend this nigga with a lie. If you have the truth, that's one thing. But if she can't defend him with a lie.
23-year-old. All glasses, photos, and videos of curly hair are the victim. So the Celeste and David won't let me sleep pic and Epstein joke cooking videos are the actual victim. Celeste Herrera is a 23-year-old who's been seen publicly with. Celeste Rivas Hernandez is the 11-year-old who he met and groomed in 2021 on Discord, who went missing in 2024 and was found dead in his car on September the 8th, 2025. PDF.
See, then that, it's like, all right, just say if you was the whole time you was dating the older chick, you never was doing nothing with the young chick. How did she end up unaliving your car? Like, that's the whole thing that makes it like, nah, like it can be, you know, just like, oh, a coincidence that, oh, he had a girlfriend, her name is Celeste, and this young girl, obsessed with him or whatever. Like, nah, nigga, you was doing something with the young one, and you try to use the second one to cover it up, and she probably knows this. That's probably why she's not coming out to defend you.
It's like minors. This is apparently Celeste Herrera. This is the older Celeste. I'm not going to lie, kind of similar looking. I mean, that is bizarre. That is actually bizarre. They're saying that's Celeste Rivas. That was Celeste Herrera. And
see, look, this is what I was talking about in the last video too. They said the girl, they said the young one, this is what she was last wearing. This hoodie, especially this hoodie and these Crocs, pink tights or pink sweats and them Hello Kitty Crocs.
People are trying to work out, well, which Celeste was this?
See?
In the video, Celeste in the Hello Kitty sandals. These were the sandals she was apparently...
It said, Celeste and Hello Kitty sandals, seen with David's brother. See, look, why you with the brother? I said this, though. What if it wasn't him and it was somebody in his team, in his entourage? Because again, most time when you become this famous, you have a lot of people around you. and then she's with the brother right here. What if the brother did it and he just not telling David. He's just not telling because his brother did it.
Currently wearing when she went missing. So clearly this is the child Celeste in her Hello Kitty sandals seen with David.
Cause like just like how it happened with the Gus dude from the last video, that she said supposedly that the dude Gus was mad. He got mad at her because she didn't want to do nothing with him the first time, so she let it. She supposedly did something with him. The second time he tried it. He tried it. What if the brother did the same thing? The brother probably like, hey, my brother famous. If you want to get to him, you gotta go through me. And she probably like no. And then
brother after a show. She was a missing child still during these moments. Now let's look at some other Reddit threads that dig a little bit deeper into this theory. So this is another one just with some pictures of two Celestes. She not only shares a similar name, Celeste Herrera, and that's her Instagram there apparently, followed by David, and maybe that's the Celeste from the video. I mean, how bizarre would that be if this other Celeste was the female actress that was playing the role of the real Celeste, who was the underage girl? I mean, this thing just gets more and more wild by the day, and that's obviously the young girl. So found out there's two Celestes. One is 23-year-old Celeste Herrera, who is different from the 15-year-old Celeste Hernandez. There's only one music video that looks like Celeste Herrera, 23-year-old. The rest of the music videos look like Celeste Hernandez, 15-year-olds. Man, I got a headache right now. It's all this nonsense, all this horrible, horrific, gory stuff is actually giving me a mad migraine today. I'm not feeling it. Super weird how they share similar feelers. Anyone else notice or know more about the older Celeste? She's just a random girl, honestly. In the Twitch scene, it seems to be more of a coincidence to me that they ended up in a video together. She was at an influencer party that David was also at. I'm assuming they're just mutuals, but it is weird she's wearing a similar Gap hoodie on the stream.
And he probably did do that for his music video. He couldn't have the 15-year-old in there, so he used the other girl. Like, that would be crazy. And again, like, I'm thinking for myself, if my girlfriend is being accused of this, and she's been accused of unaliving somebody with my same name, same features, whatever, but I know all the photos that are being shared are me. They're not with the other person. I would come out and say something, whether we together or not. Hey, this photo, this is me. So go use something else to try to say that, to try to find the evidence of what he did or didn't do. But don't use these because that's not her. That's somebody would easily do that. But the fact that this person has not came out and said anything, come on, bro. She probably confused too.
Interesting. So Jason Lewin retracts his earlier statement defending David, clarifying they were never close friends and only collaborated on one song and had dinner once. He also states the Celeste he met on stream is not Celeste Rivas, saying, yes, everyone here knew already. So we're going to see an even bigger breakdown of this theory in another post, two Celestes. What I really don't understand is why there are two Celestes in this situation and why the other one hasn't said anything. Also, why did no one say anything?
Come on, bro. Come on, why you ain't said nothing? You could have easily debunked half of whatever. If it was her the whole time, all the photos, all the hiding photos. But again, I don't think it is, because this girl, the Celeste Rivas, her hair is curly, and all the photos, it's a girl with curly hair. Only time that it looked her hair looked different is when the arcade one. That's the only one that looked different. All the other ones looked like her.
Saying, yes, everyone here knew already. So we're going to see an even bigger breakdown of this theory in another post.
The older chick, her hair is not curly. It's long, it's dark, but it's not curly.
Two Celestes. What I really don't understand is why there are two Celestes in this situation and why the other one hasn't said anything. Also, why did no one say anything about their relationship when she was so much younger than David? This is a really confusing case, honestly. May this young woman rest in peace. This is awful. Does anyone have a GoFundMe account or start one for her?
But supposedly the brother said something to the police, but they said lack of evidence. So they need to be faulted too. If it come out to be that was her, he did do it, the police need to be sued too. Because y'all dropped the ball, bruh. Like Lack of evidence, go find it. Go investigate. Go look around. Go question.
family. You should be focused on his two best friends, Aisha and Neo. They hung out with him and they must have known about the grooming at the very least. Someone said, yeah, you're right. I'm just here to try and grasp some of it. It just seems so insane to me. They for sure should have spoken up about her being underage to begin with, and maybe she'd still be here right now, ma'am. Saying it was a different Celeste that David hung out with has got dragged into the situation since she has the same name as the victim. She put in her IG bio that she's a different Celeste. There isn't much of a reason for her to speak up since the two Celestes look completely different. People were paid off not to speak about it. I think David threatened legal action on somebody for attempting to talk about it. Yeah.
It says she put it in her bio. She put in her IG bio that she was different Celeste. Everybody's not gonna find. I mean, most I haven't seen on Instagram. So make a video that will go viral. Your everybody's not gonna see your Instagram, especially not look at the Instagram bio. Make a video and put the photos next. You have a slideshow going. Not me, not her, not me, not like easy.
David threatened legal action on somebody for attempting to talk about it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah, but where is the pictures of the other Celeste then? There should be a gallery of some LA girl out and about with
I
friends.
would. I'll go get a lawyer right now. I gotta defend myself. Like you talking about you trying to sue me because I'm talking about it, nigga. The whole world is talking about it.
Where is all our mutuals? To put it to bed, all we have is that there is apparently two of them that look very similar and only a few pics of both. A bit mental to me. All right. And there's more chatter about this theory, this second Celeste, and this one is a lot more of a detailed breakdown, okay? David's that's like a tongue twister. David's odd obsession with Celeste and possible incriminating evidence. So that no one would be suspicious of him and that everyone would believe that Celeste Herrera is actually Celeste. So this is theory. Celeste Rivas Hernandez was killed all the way back before the 8th of June, according to the report of her missing body. The body was heavily decomposed and chopped up. Depending on the longevity of this decomposition, we won't really know if this theory is true or not. But to continue on with the theory, I believe that after killing Celeste Hernandez, David's obsession with her wouldn't go away, and he would look for someone to fill her place. This is where Celeste Herrera enters. As seen in the two photos, the new Celeste is wearing the exact same one. The exact same what?
Hoodie.
It doesn't say. I don't know if it's a ring or something, but it doesn't actually say. So the new Celeste.
It's the hoodie, and then, like, again, the hair match, the features. I guess you can say match, but when you look directly, like you stare at the face, no, her nose is a little bit more fatter. Her lips are a little bit more fuller. No. And then the hair. Like, if this was her hair, even if she put it in braids, you would still see the waves in her hair because these curls, you're not getting rid of it. Again, I knew somebody in high school who didn't look like her. She looked differently, but like, same skin tone, same curly hair. Any type of way that girl did her hair, and like the curliness never changed because that was her natural. It was natural. The only way she probably would get rid of this is she pressed it, or like she would have to do a press and like a deep press and run through with a hot comb. But that wouldn't be good for her hair. That's something that black girls do. This her hair thick enough to do it, but your hair probably gonna go. You're gonna lose some hair. It's gonna go thin if you do that. So no. So this, no. Two different people. Look at the hair. No.
Is wearing the same Gap hoodie. It's the exact same Gap hoodie. Wow, that's crazy. The new Celeste is wearing the exact same one the deceased one was last seen missing with. This leads me to believe that David knew of Celeste's death and gave the new Celeste her jacket. That's twisted after she was killed. Unironically, XQC went and discovered that many of David's songs and music videos premiered on Celeste Hernandez's birthday, contributing to the fact that David was obsessed with her. Reason for the murder, some people speculate.
You got it said Hernandez though. Her name's Herrera. Yeah. So like nigga, you got songs dropping on her birthday. Y'all got the same matching tattoo. You got the new girl with the same hoodie. She was found in your car by your house. They said the car was found in Hollywood and that he lived in Hollywood. So, come on, bro. That's too. It's just too many. It's just like, a coincidence. It sounds like, anything can happen. But it sounds like that. It's just too many possibilities, bro. Like, what? All this stuff connects to you and you're innocent? Come on, bro. Like, it's possible. It's possible, but again, it's either him or somebody in this camp.
That Celeste Hernandez wanted to leave David to go back home, but David would not allow her to because he knew that if anyone found out about their relationship, his career would be ruined, so he decided to kill her. Cause of death is still unknown, and it's the exact same jacket. People are saying he follows Celeste Herrera and her bio is different Celeste. She changed her bio. That's weird. Ooh, what was that picture? A little bit of evidence slipped me by. So is that her with the new Celeste? This is the Celeste that's in the bottom of the picture. This is Celeste Herrera. All right, I'm going to save that for the deep dive, all right? This is actually crazy. I just can't believe how crazy this is. People saying the story is getting more and more weird each hour. Exactly. Now people are saying that this Gus guy is dead too. And that was 4 days ago. That was before I even covered it yesterday. Yes, I don't know if it was real, but Celeste's brother seemed to confirm that Gus died due to different reasons. It sounds very interesting. I'm trying to find more evidence, all right? He was saying, guys, what if David hired someone to take out Gus? Gus was in with some people, the wrong people, scarier people. They found out he was unlived over some girl that David now claimed, and as revenge, they got hold of Celeste and did the unspeakable to her and left her in his car as a warning. Why is nobody looking into this? We already know David pays people off to send them away and fix his problems, and he was obsessed with her. Dude probably hired a hitman to get Gus unalived, and his gang got revenge for real. Now, I don't know if we can really believe that, but this is what's going on. People saying, who is Gus? Nobody's explaining who it is. In the text, Celeste talks about hooking up with another guy called Gus. Okay, is there any more to this? I can't lie. There's a lot of information on this Reddit, but the comments, there's a lot of interesting screenshots that people are sharing in the comments. And it's interesting. People saying, do they know who shot him? I hate that Reddit doesn't just let you get these inline messages. But anyway, it wasn't David, according to the brother. It was a separate incident. But so I don't know if I'm buying that. In those same texts, Celeste's brother mentions it was a random incident unrelated to David. I don't think anything's random at this point. I think things have gotten a little bit too crazy for anything to be random. There's so much intention behind all of this stuff. Another picture of Celeste there. The other Celeste, the older Celeste, with David. That is just so bizarre. How could you end up having these random pictures with another girl called Celeste after this happened? That's actually insane. Saying, yes, so he's posting with this Celeste, so one questions him, right? And everyone thinks this is the real Celeste. If that was his plan, then he's dumb, because that would only work if they were both alive. But since they found the body in his car, that makes the Celeste they found the primary Celeste, and this one a secondary Celeste, eliminating his little cover-up plan if he thought that he was a 200 IQ act or something.
Yeah, bro. Like if he tried that, bro, again, it's like, I don't know. I've dated a lot of females, and none of them have never had the same name. Like, none of them, bro. Like, I've never even run across girls with. No, I do know 2 females with the same name. I've dated one, and one I'm friends with one. But like, their full name is different. But like the little, you know how you shorten somebody's name. That part is the same, but the full name is 100% different. But it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just like, I just don't get why this nigga's out of jail. That's the whole thing, bro. Like, this nigga needs to be locked up, bro. Because again, even if you didn't unalive her, you was dating her, bro, for sure.
People saying he's done. Exactly. But people saying you might be the dumb one, because obviously it was working up until the murder, which was very likely planned. If he was smart enough to have a double identity girlfriend to cover up the fact he's a PDF, he would be smart enough to properly dispose of a body and not leave it where it could be found. This, plus clues in several of his songs and music videos, tell me he was wanting this to happen. I don't know.
I was thinking that too, because, bro, like, but I was thinking it, but like, you already supposedly, mind you, this I ain't gonna say Saturday no more, but this is my first time ever hearing of him because of this situation. So, but according to people, you're already famous. So, you doing this, like, if somebody up and coming do it, people say people, for the Illuminati, whatever, they make sacrifices and people do certain things to boost their career and all that type of ish. He was already there, so there wouldn't have been no need for it. And then plus, if you're gonna do it, it's not gonna be somebody that they can just easily tie to you just like that. Like again, the songs dropping on her birthday, the matching tattoos, the hoodies, the photos. Because why is this the older Celeste? Why is her photos nothing covered? You see her plain as day. You know it's her. But the young chick, no, we gonna give you some we gonna give you we gonna put a photo, we gonna put a purse before you, we gonna have your knees in front of your face. We gonna everything to cover up the face. But the older chick, her face is plain as day. You see it. Come on, dog. Go too far. Man, I forgot where I was at.
IQ act or something. People saying he's done. Exactly. But people saying you might be the dumb one because obviously it was working up until the murder, which was very likely planned. If he was smart enough to have a double identity girlfriend to cover up the fact he's a PDF, he would be smart enough to properly dispose of a body and not leave it where it could be found. This, plus clues in several of his songs and music videos, tell me he was wanting this to happen. I don't know why this guy's being downvoted. Calling him dumb is stupid because it was working and none of y'all knew about it until the body was found. That's just pure hindsight. Okay. The plot thickens, all right? We really need to find out about this Gus guy. I think that's where that's the most interesting aspect of it, okay? Some people are saying this second Celeste theory actually makes a lot of sense to them, okay? A lot of people are saying this makes sense. People are starting to think that David had used the second Celeste girl as a cover-up and she didn't even know it. He didn't want people to start assuming where was she and not appear in videos or photos anymore with him. So he purposely sought out another girl whose name was Celeste and had her wear the first one's jacket on that June 8th live stream. That is bizarre. So it's possible that she's been dead sometime before June 8th.
That is true. That is, not true, but if you don't want somebody to start asking where is this person, you got somebody to look like them, they won't ask. At least the people who are clueless, the real people who've been following him since day one, they knew, like, hold on, that's a whole different person.
He tried to trick people into thinking it was the second Celeste was the girl that he was talking to the whole time by allowing her to be on the stream.
And plus, it's like, again, how he did it. All the young girl's photo, again, covering her face. And then now, boom, now she's, it was her the whole time, but now she's just showing her face now. She was hiding in the beginning. Like, she was shy in the beginning, now she's comfortable with me. No, dog.
Second Celeste is 23 years old. This is the theory. Doesn't make sense otherwise. He wanted this Celeste to be seen in private with him and with his friends, so if questions got asked, there was this Celeste looking like the old Celeste. 23 years old, easy alibi. She didn't even need to know. All he had to say was that he dated another Celeste beforehand. Her brother said she'd been passed away for 2 weeks though, right? He's probably just guessing. They haven't confirmed how long the body had been decomposing. And there's always the possibility of him keeping the first Celeste captive after the breakup while he moved on to the second one. That is dark, but I don't know. The dude is already a monster in my book, and I don't want to believe it could be even worse. Her friends said they haven't heard from her in over a month. What the hell, all right? I found this video on YouTube, and everybody is saying, oh my God, I just keep finding just crazy stuff. It's actually insane. That she didn't want to show her face. It's the other Celeste. It's very odd. So what is it? 121.45. Let's take a look at this.
What? Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. 124.45, yeah? Let's have a look.
Before? Yeah, Sakura and David went to preschool together.
Dude, when we were at the bar the last time I was with you, you were
Try to change tough. What did I say, guys? What did I say?
No way! What?
Sakura's performing at the party, actually? Yeah, she's performing with Jason.
Melissa was here, and you were talking the last time.
Already before? Yeah, Sakura and David went to preschool together. Should I change tough? What can I say?
So there, apparently this older Celeste is in the background with David. They're fumbling around, laughing, giggling. And what date was this? July the 31st, 2025. This is around that time that it allegedly might have happened. That's crazy. I mean, how do you just find another woman named Celeste who looks similar? Like, how are you finding these women?
Oh, no way. What?
So her from the party, actually? Yeah, she's from with Jason.
Melissa was here, and you're talking to us, and you're talking to me, and you're talking to me.
What bar was that?
Ross down before me. And then,
Oh, that's right. Oh, I gotta sit on the floor. I gotta go on my knees, dog.
I'll be honest,
I'm on my knees, please.
you don't need Melissa. A fruit segment.
The food segment?
So David stays off camera in this. Now, I don't know if this is really proof of anything, but definitely...
Yeah, because why they both stayed off camera, bro, the whole time.
Definitely a little bit suspect, definitely a little bit strange. Whatever was going off on camera, I'm trying to find out about that. Now, what is another interesting aspect is that Celeste, obviously, I mean, you can see this as a child, right? People say, man, what the hell? He was seen wearing the same blue wig a little while after this. Now, that's just super creepy. It doesn't prove anything, but him walking around in that same blue wig is just bizarre. People saying my heart sank when I saw that. The prisoners are going to love this, by the way. People saying child predators don't go to general population for this very reason. He's definitely going to roll it up in the yard. I'm leaving this sub now. I got all the info I needed. I don't need...
He's for sure. When he goes to jail, or yeah, if he goes to jail, because he is famous, you know, hey, lawyers, famous people, they have paid lawyers. They can get them off them or anything. If he goes to jail though, he's done. One, you're rich. Two, you did what you did. They finna bleed you dry, bruh.
To see this poor kid again. This is just getting depressing at this point. I hope she gets justice. Well, look, we're all hoping for justice. To Celeste is crazy. I mean, like, how on earth do you even do that? Like, how on earth do you even find, like, another woman who looks similar in such short time? Like, what, you commit the murder and you quickly went out and found a decoy Celeste? Like, that is...
It did that. Or did he find a new one and be like, hey, I want to get rid of this old one. She don't want to go. Did that so he can be with the new one. But then again, why you not with her? Where's she at?
Actually bizarre, but this honestly is stranger than fiction. This is one of the wildest stories I've ever covered, I've ever come across. And more evidence, more and more confusing contradictions keep on coming out, and I just don't know where things are going to go from here. So it's very scary, it's very dark, and we're just going to have to keep track of this story as it develops. I'll keep you guys updated on anything that happens. I've just seen a bunch of stuff. They're saying they're trying to delete all the Discord messages that have been going around. So yeah, who knows what that means, but we're going to...
Yeah, that's him paying. He's paying again, bro. Condolences to the people that was watching the video.